Hey guys, yeah, I got myself a little Starbucks here, and boy, do I deserve it after this morning. It is about 9:16 a.m. I got about 15 minutes before I start work, or 14 minutes anyway. But I wanted to come on here, and if you're wondering what I'll be doing today for work, you pretty much have an idea just looking about here. Yeah, I'll be doing carts and all the other front end store attendant stuff that goes with it. But yeah, like I said, I got myself a Starbucks, and boy, do I deserve it after this morning, because for the first time since I started here, the first time ever, I had to call a Lyft/Uber driver to pick me up. I actually had to schedule it through the mobile app. Let me explain. Because you see, if you're wondering why I decided to go with Lyft and Uber for today, it isn't because I chose to have a change of pace. Oh, no, not that. It was because the StanRTA, the S, if you will, TransDev, the people that run both the Max buses out of Modesto and the Stanislaus Regional Transit buses from around this area, from around a majority of Stanislaus County, like Newman, Patterson, and all that. Well, their StanRTA bus service did it again. We'll put it that way. Basically, what happened is this morning I got myself ready. I cleaned myself up, got myself ready, got a little bit of breakfast, donuts, 2 Hawaiian rolls, some coffee. All set and ready to go, right? So I go out, I shut the door, I lock everything up, I go out, thinking, okay, I'm ready for the bus. I check the transit app and it says the bus is about 8 to 5 minutes down. Okay, fine, not a problem. Then suddenly it goes to 0. And my thought is, wow, it went from 8 to 5 minutes straight to 0, which means the bus driver must be in a hurry or realizing they're late, getting back on the road. And again, that's fine, no problem, right? Well, that proved to be the wrong thought process, because apparently the bus driver, whether they know the route or they don't, or they were in a hurry or not, decided that instead of turning onto Inyo Avenue and Main Street, where they would be picking me up and others up on that route, to go back to Patterson, they decide that instead of going the route they're assigned to through Newman to pick me and anybody else up, they decide to go straight down Highway 33 back to Patterson. That's right. For the first time in about a month, a bus driver assigned to this route did it again. And by extension, the StanRTA bus service did it again. They screwed up. So, I had a couple of options. On my hand. I would either A, do the one thing I didn't want to do, and that's call my job and say, hey, I'm going to be an hour late, so you might have to schedule me from 10:30 to 3:15. Or B, call my older sister and her husband, my brother-in-law, to possibly come get me with the offer to pay the gas for them to take me to work. Or at least the husband, I think, to take the brother-in-law of my older sister to take me to work. Pay the gas for the vehicle to do so. Or C, try my luck at getting an Uber or a Lyft. Well, actually, I should say option C, A, and C, B. Get option C, A, get an Uber. Option C, B, get a Lyft. Well, I went with option C, and option C, B turned out to be the one that worked, because option C, A, the Uber, didn't. Because despite the fact that they were saying, hey, we're looking for your driver, we've confirmed your request, we're looking for your driver, On the several occasions I tried, and I tried a couple of times, nothing came up. They said nothing was available. Uber XL was not available, or Uber X vehicle was not available, whatever. So, I tried Lyft. And apparently Lyft is more reliable for around Newman than I think Uber is. Because on the very first try, I end up getting somebody to pick me up. And he was a nice guy. Kind of like, you can tell he's kind of a grandpa kind of person. Like he's a young grandpa, a little older than my oldest sister's husband. You could tell that. Well, not a little older. I would say maybe about 10 years older than my oldest sister's husband, my brother-in-law of my oldest sister, my brother-in-law who's married to my oldest sister. You can tell he's maybe about 10 years older, 5 to 10 years older. Anyway, he picks me up. This guy picks me up, and he's using the Google Maps to find his way to Target. And he found his way around no problem. He even took a route that my mom is not fond of, if you kind of get my drift. But he took that route, kind of mixed it in with a route she knows of, but he got me there. He basically what he did is he went down the route of go down Merced, take that route, go down the road that's kind of rocky, kind of not, fully fixed or anything, go down that route. But then he decides to go, instead of going straight to Folkworth, going down the, remaining, bumpy road, he decides to turn on Main Street. And by turning on Main Street, he gets to basically one of the areas he has to go down, which is North Washington, and then through North Washington, goes to Folkworth, goes to Main Street, eat and stuff, and, he arrives at the destination, which is here. But again, I wish I didn't have to do that because it costs money to do so. It costs basically a lot more than what it would be for an all-day pass on the bus. But yeah, that's what happened. That is exactly what happened. So, because I spent basically, I'll put it this way, about $25 more, and in total, spent almost about $30 on the, on the bus pass as well as on the Lyft. I was able to get to work. But yeah, for the first time ever, having to get to work in 7 years of retail, whether it was Walmart or here at Target, for the first time ever, I had to call a Lyft. I had to call a Lyft or an Uber, depending on whatever your choice could be, your reliable choice. I had to call one of them, or schedule one of them, I should say, via the apps that they provide. I had to schedule one of them to come pick me up to get me to work. And again, like I said, it was option CB, which was the Lyft. Because I know one thing, my older sister probably wouldn't have had a problem telling her husband, hey, go get my brother. He said he's going to pay for the gas. Probably wouldn't have had a problem with that. But still, it's like, thank God I didn't have to do that. Thank God Lyft was able to get somebody to me as quickly as possible and get me to work. I even looked at the apps, in Uber, not, finding any drivers available. I was like, God, please help me out here. And when I went to Lyft, not God, I said, God, Lord, help me out here. I actually said, Lord, please help me out here. And as soon as I went to Lyft, that's when, I got my ride. So thank you, God, thank you, Lord, for making that happen. But yeah, it was crazy. But yeah, I almost had to, like I said, go with, option A, which is calling this job here, let them know I'll be almost an hour late or 54 minutes late. Or go with option B, which thankfully I didn't do, which is try to get my older sister to get her husband to come pick me up, take me to work, and I pay for the gas. Or option C, option C, which was either CB or CA, CA being Uber, CB being Lyft. Choose one of those options to get to work, even if I have to pay a little bit more than I want to. And thankfully option C, by extension CB, the Lyft was able to work out for me. But yeah, like I said, it was just, they goofed again, they messed up again. I called them, I left a message, hopefully they got it. I will call back later, see if they got it, kind of explain once again what happened. But hey, I'm here, I don't have to be late, I'm on time, and now I'm gonna clock in because I gotta go out and do these things today. And that's about it. That's about it until about 2:15, and then I'll be going home, or at least waiting to go home, probably taking time to get some lunch or something like that in between. But let me know what your thoughts are, guys. How do you feel about what happened to me today? Have you ever been through something like that? Let me know in the comments and in the live chat during the premiere. Like the video. Super chat, super stickers are available in the live chat during the premiere, and the super thanks button will be enabled after the premiere. So again, guys, let me know what your thoughts are, and I will talk to you later. I gotta clock into work.